Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Wednesday, August the 3rd. It's 50 degrees this morning when I got up. It's made it up to a scorching 55 at the moment. Very peaceful. The fog mist out here. Everything has this very light, misty, wet look to it. The hair is just so fresh and oxygenated. Oh, man. Love these kind of mornings in August. And I don't think it's even going to reach. I think it's in Toledo. Originally they were saying it was going to be a high of 72. I think we're going to get around 75. And I think Vancouver somewhere close to 80. Yesterday it was just a skosh over. It was nice. Very pleasing. Love that kind of weather. That's what summer's all about. None of these extremes back and forth. Anyway, let's start off a hump day. Yo, come on along. Again, 70 degrees. Oh, no, it was 66, I think, yesterday. So it was a little bit warmer. Mm-hmm. Definitely cooler at home. Holy moly. Yes, it was.
And very foggy. And
yeah. Cold. It's hard to believe we left that in Toledo.
I know. It's weird how there's different weathers, just not that far away.
Yeah. Wow.
Craziness.
Well, Mama, what are we?
We are Wednesday.
We are Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. We are hump day.
Yep, hump day. Why was I thinking that was yesterday?
I don't know. I was too.
I don't know. I think building
on me that today is Wednesday, not yesterday.
I might have said, or that was today. I have no idea. Building them 2 videos back to back, get your brain spinning.
Yeah, you're
on what day you're in, you know. But anyway, it is hump day, yes, officially. Let's go in here and bust it out, and that'll be that for that.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
So one of the most common missing components you'll see on a Spyder RT is the, well, everybody thinks it's the bracket for the windshield. It is, but it isn't. The part that's missing is what this coupler plugs into. And this doesn't plug into the windshield. The windshield is just a 2-wire coupler. Male-female little butt plug looking thing. So it's the park brake module. And people go, well, what does that have to do with the windshield? Well, here's the windshield bracket. This is what holds the fancy windshield. So the bracket, the windshield motor, the 2 wires that run the motor. Where's that big coupler go? I think I've showed you this before. That molded into the framework for the windshield bracket is the little computer that controls the park brake. That is the park brake module. That's what's missing. The parts for the windshield, they're missing by default because the park brake module is built into it. So when you see it and you go, why is there no windshield? Well, it's that computer. Chips are missing or something. So, and then they ship all the hardware to do all that. You know, they put the shield on, shield's sitting in that box right there. So that's what that is. So this one's only missing the park brake module, which is part of the windshield bracket, and the rear trunk. That's it. And, you know, I got comments from you guys that mine was missing the cluster or the, you know, dash assembly. We didn't get any of those until that Sea to Sky that I showed you yesterday showed up. And it was missing the navigate or the cluster. This one was missing the cluster, and that one was missing the cluster. Don't be fooled by the color. That's not the special series. That's just a F3 limited. That is a special series. The F3S SE in the Manta green. Yeah. The box is the cowling. If you want to go solo, you can take your rear seat off and put that color match cowling on the back. Make it have that bobber look to it. This is a trunk, typical BRP, overly packed, which is a good thing. That thing's heavy too, by the way. If you ever taken those things off, especially when you have to take them off and the customer has it loaded with stuff, man, it almost takes 2 people to get that thing off of there. So yeah, just a trunk assembly in that, which is not easy to put in, but it's not the end of the world either. But the reverse actuator and all that stuff, everything, the cluster, everything was on this one. This one's easy peasy. And man, had these parts here for a while. Yeah, I was concerned about where's the parts, where's the parts, where's the parts. They were here. It just, as you know, people are buying them, it shows what we have in inventory, and they just grab that one and put it, you know, assemble it for the customer. We're just so busy with customer services and stuff. That's why we're getting behind on doing them. But if you come in and buy this one, it gets done real quick. That's probably why they had me doing it now. But I'm pretty sure that one sold yesterday. Came out of the crate. Customer came and looked at it, and she's rolling. That won't last long. Those just, as soon as we get them in, they're gone. I think they're even pre-sold. There's an alignment on those, and a couple of components on this, and we're off and running. Cool beans, man. Here's a email I got here a week or so ago. I did this on purpose. Don't ever do this. I shut this thing off in gear. It's semi-automatic. It still rolls away if you leave it in gear. So, yeah, put it in neutral before you shut it off. One thing, it dry shifts the transmission next time you start it up, because it has to be in neutral to start. So the first thing you hear when you go to start it up and it's in gear, you hear it go whack, and then the bike will start. You're dry shifting your transmission. But because there is some drag in that clutch, the clutch is still connected to the transmission, which is connected to the front sprocket, which is connected to the rear wheel. When it's in neutral, all that is floating. All the gears are not touching each other. They're floating. Well, they're teeth to teeth, but the engagement dogs aren't. But this is what happens. Watch when listen when I roll this thing back and forth. That's a transmission going click, clank, because the engagement dogs are engaged, and it's just flopping between the free play. Don't shut these things off in gear. Put them in neutral, shut it down. There's the park brake module, which is underneath there, and the windshield bracket installed. I just got to put all the top cover, and it doesn't come with the screws. BRP are sending these separately. But through them little grooves right there, this is the idler arm. These. And under each one is an additional screw. It doesn't come in the kit. It's being sent separately. In the bulletin, it says all the hardware needed is included. But if you have the reverse actuator, you're missing a 6mm, 10mm headed self-tapping screw, and you're missing these two screws right here that need to go in. So you need to add those. BRP sent them to you. They came in a little box. Not the customer, the dealer. There she is with the top cover on. There's where those screws I was telling you about go. How many of you noticed that little piece of tape from the assembly line that was still sitting on that dash and wondering, I wonder if Smoak left that piece of tape sitting on there. Nope. All right, let's get some windshield and some mirrors on this thing, and put the trunk on. Should be ready to roll. All right, F3 aligned. Look at this F3S Special Series. That's the first one I've seen. Seen the pictures of it with the blue frame all blacked out, mixture of gloss black, flat black. F3S Special Series. Ooh, look at the little blue, little whisk across it. So, since I talked to you guys last, I met the gentleman that's buying this, and a super nice guy. He watches the videos. That's kind of cool. So there'll be no wheelies, no jumps, no knack-knacks or anything crazy like that. Oh, and I apologize for using your bike as a demonstrator in my videos. How about that? It's not like I hacked it apart or anything. Took the engine out to show you guys something. I promise I got it in there straight. He's very excited. Seems to be super nice. I love those guys. The Spyder people are always so daggum nice. You guys quit being so daggum nice. It feels good to sit down. Man, trying to do 3 things at once here. But you just gotta completely stop when you're doing the alignment. Because, yeah, you can't mess up on that. There's there's a math. I've actually built my spreadsheet so it does all the math for me. But I have to be precise in the numbers that I input to get the correct output. So, yeah, well, you have to ride one that's out of alignment to appreciate. You know, I ride everything that comes from us gets aligned, so I don't experience the unaligned ones very often. And really here lately, BRP, like I say, is so close that I make those little whisker changes in there that, you know, if there's anything, because like I say, the setup is where all the time's at. The adjustment is just so easy. I got a little pad, couple tools, get on your knees, make sure your ink pens and stuff are out of your pockets, because you kind of lean across the fender there, so you gotta do that. Don't leave any marks on anything. My ink pen is it's not a tactical pen, but it's metal. And then the little clip from my little Streamlight that I keep in my pocket all the time. Yeah, buddy, you could potentially be buying yourself an expensive fender. 'Cause I'm not exactly small. You don't need anything sharp. My man chest might push one of those things into something. Oh yeah, she's nice. Look at the glow coming off of this thing. Holy moly. That kind of, but I think it's a brighter color, more like a deeper orange. I'm sure it's got its own name. Formerly known as Can-Am Red, I think is what you could call this, but I'm sure it's got its own name now. It's actually in the RO, I could look at it, but there's no customer name on there, but I could flash you his whole VIN number, and yeah, I'm not going to do that. I love it when people are excited to get a new motorcycle. He's just giddy as heck to come back and get this thing. Who doesn't love a new motorcycle, especially look at this thing. Holy moly, that thing's beautiful. God almighty. Like I've told you guys before, man, I've been doing this more than some of you been alive. And that smell never gets old. Although there was some of the Rikers that they got a little carried away with that, and they put it on so thick they literally leak, and it looks like it's leaking oil. It's just a gasoline. They got a little crazy with it. You gotta watch them doors when you're getting close to somebody, or not to watch the doors, but watch mirrors and stuff, and just make sure you don't see any bobbing heads in there, because they could open the door in a split second and it's like game over, buddy. Things are gonna come to a really quick stop. I don't want to be any part of that. Ooh, we got somebody parked right on down in here. Just a quickie today for a little rip. There's my boy. See, he ain't even paying attention. How could you miss this thing? This thing just goes, hello, here I am. Good old Limited. Woo. So, I'm gonna take her up front, and before the day's over, it's gonna be in somebody else's garage, carport, wherever they keep it. That's if they ever make it home. I wonder how many tanks of gas they'll go through just tonight. You'd be riding the wheels off this thing. I always end up like buying a motorcycle and get home late and I can't, well, I still want to take a night ride, but that's no fun. Yeah, let's put him up here away from the general Spyders. Look at all these things we're getting done. The Spyders are coming in completed. Well, I think they're missing a couple things here, but we're getting it really, really fast. All right, I gotta let it beep because I gotta walk away with the key initially. So, all right. Oh, here's the salesman. Well, I gotta send the RO to.
Yeah.
Don't be looking at that VIN number.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. I didn't have time to, I just did an alignment. I didn't have time to do any buffing or anything on it. She's still got some dust on her. Alright. Yeah, one should be in the RO little back. Okay, cool. You bet. You betcha. Alright. So this is my next victim for alignment. But I'm going to finish that RT up right quick. Man, I can't get over how cool that thing looks. Holy moly. And I do like myself just a stripped down old Spyder F3S. That thing just looks angry. Whew, that's nice. Holy moly. Is that even legal for that thing to look that good? I don't know what it is. That the gloss and the flat black and that blue frame. She's going $120 just sitting still. Ooh, that's nice. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, it's 10 after 8 and it is 66 degrees out here. It's like, I can't believe you don't have a robe or something on.
You came out too fast. I was going to go get it.
Oh, that's crazy. Feels really, really good. But really, really cool at the same time. But semi-truck's got to go by.
Of course.
It's weird how that highway seems so close. It just as time changes, you know, trees missing and stuff like that. You didn't hear that thing for years when we lived here at all. It was just absorbed by trees and stuff, the sound. But anyway, I think we're gonna make it short and sweet tonight and just slip on out on you early tonight.
Slip.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to talk about. I done rattled it all out today.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. Thursday tomorrow already.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Weekend will be upon us.
Yes.
There's a pretty good chance of rain tomorrow. It's like 30-something%. So,
well, we could use it.
Yeah. I like not mowing the lawn, but it is very dry out here.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys in the morning.
See you then.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.